All right, this is my montage video. Here I'm furiously trying to wire up the pick guard, which is a monumental pain in the ass. No more jazz masters for me. Eventually it seemed to work. I'm not sure what the middle switches are supposed to be doing anyway, but everything else works. Here we are marking the holes, prepping the body. The body I had just roughed out when I entered the contest, so I had pictures but no video of that. And here I'm cleaning up, drilling all the holes, getting ready to Bondo patch in all the tear out from the router table, and yep, we moved past that, and now we are fitting the truss rod. By the way, I'm not sure if there's supposed to be like music playing in the background, but for this montage, but I'm not sure I have a clip that's suitable for that. Of course, Flight of the Valkyries would be the best choice maybe, but or the Benny Hill music, I'm not sure which, and I'm not sure what's allowable to use. I don't want my pathetic little video that 3 people are going to watch or a half a dozen people are going to watch getting blocked by some kind of copyright issue. So I'll just yak over the top of it while we're doing this. It was taking me a long time to put that stupid truss rod in, isn't it? Here we go, measuring. There, that person. Back to full speed. Here we are. Going through the neck. This is actually me fixing the plywood template. Here I am routing the neck blank to the template. Flattening the heel, bringing that to finished thickness. We've already gone through this. It's going to seem like the old home week. You just went through all of this on the previous video, which is also released earlier today. So it took me forever to figure out a way for me to speed it up, all the footage I had, to the point where I could make it into a video that didn't exceed the time limit. There are some things I'll do different next time. I definitely want to enter next year. And some of that will be covered tomorrow in the final demo video, in which you poor people are going to have to watch me bungle around for a minute. I do not know anyone here who can play better than me, and that's sad for you guys. And sad for the guitar, really. But I'll sally forth and humiliate myself in public. Just because. Because why not, right? It's been a while. So we will attempt to make something tomorrow. We'll sum everything up. We'll discuss my feelings, hopes, and dreams over a period of years. My musical frustration. My inability to advance or improve. Stuff like that. I feel you'll get to know me better that way. Anyhow, no. Just kidding, you probably don't want to, but it'll be fun. I'm actually pretty pleased with it, so I'll complain, but I don't mean it. So here we are, we're doing the neck profile at the first fret. Again, this is deja vu for you guys who watched my video earlier today. And here we are doing it at the 12th again. There is some stuff here you haven't seen, though. There really is. So we will get to that shortly here. There we go. There must be a little more on there. Like I said, there is some stock in the back of the neck. That's so it's a little thick front to back. It's narrow top to bottom, though, unfortunately. That's would be an issue for anybody playing it. Here's my new toy, my spoke shave. I actually got a pretty nice one cheap off Amazon because I was strapped for time and I was in a hurry. It seemed like stuff like that was all over the place when I was a kid, but you know, who knew? How many sales are full of stuff like that? Excuse me, so here we are cleaning up the neck joint, the transition, not the neck joint, but the headstock transition into the neck. And then after we get that pretty well squared away, we'll move on to the heel. Evidently not yet though. Then look at me go, I sure can. I can gnaw through that stuff like a beaver, can't I? Just sawdust flying everywhere. You guys are getting a lot of look at my legs and my Crocs on these videos. I don't know what else to do to avoid it, but so if I had a bigger bench top, it would help. I don't though, so maybe next time I'll have figured that out. All right. Then we just contouring the neck with the Shinto. The Shinto is one of God's gifts to hand tools, and everybody on this build, I think, is using one. Even the people who were using more traditional tools, I think, probably broke out the Shinto from time to time. Well, you'd think I'd be done with this by now, wouldn't you? If Lucy was here, you could be watching her instead of this. Look at that. There's the back of my head. That's nice. That's some gray hair. And now we're switching to putting in the fret markers. This was a trip. I kind of enjoyed this. I want to do some kind of 12th fret inlay and maybe some something a little different, even if it's just like little diamond inlays or something. I like abalone. Seems like a bunch of people do. So we'll see. I'd like to get some turquoise chips or something maybe and put them in epoxy for fret markers. That would be kind of cool. You know, I don't have any kind of sign or official logo or anything. There we are. And we're sanding the fretboard. That's it. Sanding all the fret markers flush. Actually, I think I did it individually. Now we're cleaning up the whole fretboard to a 12-inch radius. We are cleaning all the grooves. That rosewood has to be done first, and then because otherwise you have your maple all cleaned up, and you get that rosewood dust on it, and you have to go back over it again. So I do the rosewood first. See, it looks like I've already repaired the headstock here. So now we're sanding the back. Scraping card scrapers, that's a wonderful tool. It's man, I really enjoyed using those. They really cleaned up everything nice and straight and smooth. Those are a revelation. Things like the Shinto rasp and the card scraper and just, you know, and the planes and the chisels, if you get them working right, they just work great. Now we're finally done with all that malarkey. We're putting the tuners in. I don't know why I wanted with black ones for this build. I probably at the time ordered them and figured I'd swap them out for some chrome ones on another guitar I think that needs some black ones. Now, here I am putting in the little there's little tuner screws in the back, and I'm terrible at that. I think this is the first time I ever got all 6 of them all the way in. And here we are doing the side dot markers. I really, that worked out much better than I could have anticipated. That took about as fast as it takes to look at it. And here we are finally bolting on the neck. Putting it together. Here we go. That's it, one more screw, and then it's together. See, look, I'm wearing my cool GGBO2021 t-shirt too. Well, I think I broke yeah, I did. I broke a screwdriver tip off in one of the screw heads. At least I didn't tear the screw head off. Get that tip right. That really pissed me off. Better that than busting the last minute. We're good. So we're all good with the neck, and here we are. Just looks kind of good, or okay anyway. But I won't know where I'm playing because I haven't put any side dot markers in it yet. I think that's actually the last thing. You guys make it look easy, but we'll see.